Alright guys, so now we're up in the attic. I am not an electrician, so this is only for educational purposes only. So if you are going to do this, make sure you turn off the power. That's the main one because you don't want to get shocked. If you're not comfortable doing it, don't do it. Hire somebody else to do it. I'm comfortable doing this type of stuff. I like doing this type of stuff. So that's the reason I'm going to do it. So I'm going to show you how I do it. So yeah, so let's get to it. So like I said, I'm up in the attic. It's already hot. It's hot as hell. We're in Arizona. So I'm going to find my power box. So I'm going to a fluorescent light, and I'm going to join from there to my other two boxes. Like I said, I'm going to be using LED lights. I'm not going to be pulling a lot of power from them, so I don't have to worry about overloading the wire or the circuit. So yeah, so you find your box. I'll try to. So here. That's better. Sorry guys. So there's the box. As you can see, the power wire for it's going right here. There's an extra spot where you can run an additional wire. So I'm going to run an additional wire down out of the fluorescent, hook it to the fluorescent, come up. And like I said, I'm going to go, just use this as, I'm going to go down this way. And sorry, it's going to be hard for it to focus. Put a box there. As you see, when in my main rafters, I'm going to hook it up to against that box, and then I'm going to go along this way to the right of it and junction another box over there. So I have two additional boxes. This is our lamp post for power. All right, guys. So I ran my cable through the box, through my fluorescent light fixture, and here are my wires coming down. Like I said, I'm gonna attach to these wires here, which can be controlled by my switch. So whenever I turn the switch on, that turns on. If you're gonna take these fluorescent bulbs out, if you look here, as you see these grooves here, you have to put the bulb in and twist. So the same way as taking it out, you have to twist and then pull down. Just be careful, they are glass bulbs. They can break and they have some gas in them. You probably don't want to be breathing. There is a top cover that goes over this. That goes over this like this. It's like a twist. It's kind of like a twist push-in type bracket, or sorry, the word just escaped me. It's like a latch. So you twist the latch. This is all really thin sheet metal, so you can bend the crap out of it. So be careful. But yeah, you twist and you'll be able to pull this out, and then it slides out because these just hook in back here with like two little finger grooves. So yeah. All right. So let me wire this up, and then we'll get down to cutting the holes on the other side. All right, guys. So as you can see, there are the two lights here in the garage. As you can see, all my junk right there, but it lights up the garage big time. Like I said before, I was working with just that light and these two type of lights that I kind of had to manipulate around to get some type of good lightage or light coverage. But these are the next lights that I installed. So when I have my table and I'm doing something on here, it's giving me light all the way around. All right, guys. So as you can see, a lot better light coverage. I know you can still see like the weird shadows, but it's better than it was before. So one thing I ended up doing, or ended up not doing, was able to record when I was actually laying the line in. It's because I was doing it in the attic, and in Arizona, it's coming into October. It was still hot, and my phone started to overheat, so it wouldn't let me record because I record everything on my phone. So like I said, I'm using these plastic boxes here. I'm using the porcelain lamp holders. I'm using lamp holders that are going above on the roof, and just your basic cable. Like I said, I used one as a junction box to go to the far one on the far side. Like I said, I have one right above me and then one on the other side. What I ended up doing was I ended up following kind of where the garage door opener is at, and I followed the trusses there. And what I'm using is the one that you have to nail to the beam. As you see, there's these nails here. You actually nail that to the beam. They make a bunch of different kinds. They have the ones that have like the bars that go split, and you can just kind of put them wherever you want. It'll go between your rafters, and it secures them that way. I just decided to do this just to do it. There is some parts where I did screw up. So when you on the first one that's right above me, what I ended up doing was I cut my hole. Actually, let me show you the tool that I use to cut the hole. So I use a specific drywall saw. I'm guessing that's what it's called. This thing is awesome. I do recommend getting one if you can do anything, cutting any holes in drywall, especially if you can't pick a power tool up there. Like I know a jigsaw would have been really good, but the fact that I had to go close to this tool, this was perfect. I don't know if you're gonna have a jigsaw that side unless you're coming from underneath. But yeah, but this was easy. So I was already up there. Pretty much made my mark with this. Turn around, cut it, lay this on. Like I said, I did screw up on this light because I ended up, instead of being nice and flat, I ended up, see if you can push it. So instead of being nice and even like this, I ended up going a little cockeyed like that. And I think that was because, so this is the drywall. You can see how thick it is. That sits like this, and then this sits on top of that. And I didn't take account for the thickness of that, so I was trying to push this farther down, trying to make it flush with the drywall, if that makes any sense. So let's do it like this. So see it like that. So I was trying to make it flush with the drywall, but if you can see where your nails are at, you don't have that much to bite on. So it should have been like this. And that's where I screwed up on this one. Which I was in a rush, I was getting hot. My phone stopped recording. So that was completely my bad. So, but you have your screws that come with your cover or your lamp holder. Come on. The one thing you might want to check, why aren't you screwing down? That they're going to be long enough for your drywall. Okay, I don't know why these ones, and of course I didn't grab a screwdriver, so you mother trucker. Hold 1 second. Alright guys, so after this was secured to my support, like I said, I used this one as my main junction box. I had this line going to the other light. This line was coming in from my fluorescent bulb for my power supply. It does have a ground right there. So kind of just made enough room to where I could reach everything. Make sure you give yourself enough cable that you can tie everything up. Because that's, if you don't give yourself enough cable and you secure everything beforehand, it can be a big pain in the ass trying to run all your lines. So yeah. So I've always started off with the ground. So you can do this a couple different ways. You can either attach this one to this one and then this one to the main ground, or you can attach both grounds to the actual ground connector. For this right here, I'm just going to attach it to the main ground wire like that. Then I'm going to add a little loop on that bad boy there. Okay. And then this is going to come down, as you can see, to my ground. And mind you, the power was shut off when I was doing this. Because you do not want to get electrocuted when I try to put these cables on, because that would not be fun. So as you can see, let's close this loop a little bit more. There we go. Okay, perfect. All right. So I got my black wires and my white wires. And as you can see, I have 2 spots here to connect everything. And that's the reason why I chose the porcelain, or the one I saw was a porcelain, what do you call it? Lamp holder. Because I knew I was only going to do 2 lights. So I know I can just piggyback the main junction box to this one and not worry about it. So as you can see, cut some wire, or just not cut some wire, let's strip some wire. Alright, so we'll say so that goes to that. So this is another reason why you want to give extra room with your wires and not secure everything until you have these all tied up and put in, because you can always go back and secure the wires and pull maybe a little bit of slack out from the top. Alright, so now to do the black wires. Alright guys, so like I said, that's how I kind of connected everything. And then I just kind of pushed everything in. Don't worry, yeah. There's that hole, and there's that hole. And then, like I said, I just twist it and then lock down like that. Like that. That's kind of the distance of it. But yeah. So yeah. So that's how I wired my lights in my garage for extra lighting. So like I said, after you have everything buttoned up and pushed up, and then you can kind of pull some slack from the top if you need to. A lot of times you'll pull out and then you'll kind of roll up and push in your box to give you a little bit more slack, like the wires. So like I said, I'm not an electrician, so I'm not exactly how long extra you're supposed to have a wire. I just know you need just a little bit extra, so when you take it out, you have room to work. So and then after I wired everything up and pushed them up and screwed them in, I use these kind of cable, kind of like straps, little nail straps, and I just kind of put a couple within the rafters just to hold the cable nice and secure, so it's not pulling on it. So if I pull on it by accident, I wouldn't completely rip it out, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, so that's how I did the lights in my garage, or I had to add extra power outlets to our extra light outlets to my garage off of an old light. So yeah, so like I said, I'm not an electrician. This is just a DIY. If you don't feel comfortable, don't do it. This is for educational purposes only. Please leave a comment below. Make sure you hit that like button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.